nigga, what you doing, nigga? What you doing, man? That's wild, man. Now, what do you think, man? Huh? I didn't get this shit away, man. I didn't wreck you, did I? That's that rose. Okay, the fridge was kind of rough. Make it nifty like Spiffy Clean. Make it Spiffy like Mr. Clean. You find everything to play with? Is it all right with you? Is it good? Oh, it's that time. Oh, my fault. I was getting some vino for the movie. You know what I'm saying? After this reading, let me get your shit. For the night, dude. This is it, man. I'm gonna get to reading then because I'm gonna sit back and watch this. Snoop put something up. I wanna look at it. Something said bizarre. I gotta go back and look at it again. Let me see if I can find it over there. No, it's a different has Instagram account. Let me see. Ah, shit, it is. Let me see if I can log into that. School. Can't believe them kids came out talking about you gonna teach. Man, nigga, I'm about to have a class of mine, watch a scary ass movie going on 5:30. I was in here reading and chatting with one of the good brothers from the chat. Man, I ain't training right now. If y'all don't get y'all's ass out of here. And then when they get halfway down the street, I'm like, yo, hey, hold on, come here. Y'all come by tomorrow about 12 o'clock and we'll train. On the back. The kids can watch. They can watch you train. The brothers and sisters out there playing. They can watch y'all train and see that they can do something other than just whatever they got them doing. Which there's so many pedophiles up around that way. So that way they can train. They know how to defend themselves. And mammies can get involved too. Here you go. All right. Yes, sir. Let's turn to hey, what's going on, guys? So had a good conversation with a brother, but you know, a lot of y'all know how I am, and I know everybody don't, but I'm good either way. Like I've lived a whole life, about 12 of them. So let's go ahead and get ready to get in the reading. First, I want to say, you see how they're going down? Y'all need to know this first. See, California went back into that mass goofy stuff and a few other places. The Republicans are sitting by going, watching the liberals go, yeah, because see, the Republicans going to partake in it. They're part of it. Maybe not all, but enough. They're going to have something catastrophic happen, or something big, or war. Are you aware if we go a world war, what happens? I don't want to build fear up in your head, but more than ever, y'all really need to start thinking, because you become the antithesis to sleeping and waiting. Another thing I want to clear up, I'm a little older, and I grew up around the men's and the women's when we acted bad, talking about, baby, get over here. It never was sexualized, so I'm still not that way. When I say, Have a good one, brother. Have a good one, babe. I hit you later. It's not like I'm talking to my women because I usually call them by first name. I work with kids. Baby, get over here. Baby, and it's all babies because that's what they are. So now I want to clear that up because I've been catching myself lately. I've done it before, and I will catch myself because it's, you know, when you work with a lot of kids, it's yeah. Baby, if you don't sit your behind down somewhere. You know, that old, look, I grew up with it. Maybe a lot of people ain't because a lot of broken families that started around the time when I came into this edifice. So, just to let you know, okay? We are hypersensitized, over-sexualized, and it's only getting worse when you listen to the motherfuckers that came out with doing making my way down the block, shooting a Glock, and now they're talking about my pussy home pink and my booty holes brown. Like, they got the youngest of the generation to go into crip mode, and I ain't talking about, you know, I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? They ain't really with the, you know, but yeah, I just wanted to clear that up. Now, anywho, you see how they jumping on her in New Mexico. Now, you know, any town for mothers, right? Mothers for any town, whatever they call it, that's a foreign entity with a bunch of nutcases. Because half of them women that get children, they are straight bona fide nutcases. I'm dead serious. If y'all haven't looked at some of their videos and their chats and this, that, and the other, you will see that they are really mentally disturbed. I think they are hue of a man or something. But they paid for that sheriff to get elected. For that, not sheriff, they paid for that motherfucker to get elected. If you don't, and Bloomberg is behind whatever the name of that damn group is for every town, you know, for one guns, whatever that women group. I don't even call them women, them things, right? And they don't speak for us. This is what boggles my mind. Like, nobody pays I wouldn't give it 100%, but people need to pay attention to these little finite details because these are not good people. No matter what they're pushing, because how are you going to disarm people while the bad people are still accosting, robbing, carjacking, shooting innocent fucking people? Thank goodness the person that had an incident when she incorporated this 30-day test stopped with the experiments on our land, because all we need to do is out their ass. We don't care about no secret certain agents and all this and niggas on the roof. That's about to go away. You need to out them. You need to say, nope, you right now, you're the one against the Constitution. Everything. See, this is what boggles me about the pale skins and some of you Negroes. How come I don't see none of y'all talking about impeach Biden? Are y'all still satisfied because you probably went somewhere and stole something? You was down there when something was being burnt up. You still pretty happy with the way things are going, even though the majority of y'all have always had a Republican view because that's in your blood? Not a Republican, but yes, Republican, the actual Republicans. We are the actual Republicans. Something to think about. I just want to throw that out there. You dig what I'm saying? Okay? I mean, it's not complicated. I had this individual over TikTok. I'm over there, of course, Snoo and about 5 other people who I grew up with over there. And there's some of you guys that may be doing some stuff I kind of watch and pay attention to as far as the autochthonous or Aboriginal Indigenous community. But this guy's trying to argue to me about Biden. This knucklehead pale skin, as if he's saying something. Said, you're MAGA. I said, goddamn right. Make America motherfucking great again. That means get rid of your ass. And then, and I said, if you're going for this stumbling fool, you must be part of the motherfucking high fructose corn syrup. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, man. I hit him in the gut. He was an idiot. I says, but you go on your married way because you're not doing nothing here with your overly emotional self. I guess you go by pronouns too. And if he comments, you know, because he sounds stupid. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these so-called liberals are the dumbest racists on the planet. Now, we know we got a bunch of so-called Trump, goofy racists, you know, in Alabama and the sticks and certain places in Georgia and this. I'm surprised even there when the majority of them states got nothing but niggas in. Arkansas, I'm serious. That show that y'all in those places need to redirect the energy and tell them, hey, look, man, y'all need to focus on and do something else because, you know, it ain't looking good in this spot right now. But, you know, you got the goofy niggas, you know. Yeah, but anyway, I'm doing. It's like when I was watching that goofy ass Haitian in Miami riding around with a gun somewhere. I'm just looking to kill somebody. I hope that nigga dead. I don't advocate violence, but people like him, no good. They kill you, kill their own people, and kill themselves, and there's nothing to be, what's to be had. That's stupidity at the highest of fucktivity. All right? So let's go ahead and get some reading in, okay? I'm not reading these goddamn surnames and all that. No, I'm not doing it. I might read a few, but I got lists on here, bro. Listen, man. If you think I'm gonna sit here and start over here with them motherfuckers and then get on to the next page and read the ones that, man, it ain't happening. I'm not reading all them goddamn names. Y'all have me in here speaking like I'm from Guadalupe or something. Fuck out of here. But now, anyway. Nah, I might one day just turn around and say, I want y'all to hear all these surnames in lieu of what's going on. So we have went through all the ones when we're dealing with right now. We were just dealing with Puerto Rico. You know, I've got kids, children who are, I should never say the word kids, like they go to something. I got children, 28, 29, who are Boricua, part Chickasaw, Anayuya, and Boricua, or Taino, whatever Vicky wants to claim, you know, but I think Boricua, that's what I've seen so many times, which is not really, but you know, it's all good. Okay, and we were talking about the Navarro, Nieves, Olivieras, Almeidas, Ortegas, and I saw in here, where was it at? Because you got to remember, my family is also the Ferreira, Ferrerer, my cousin Danny Ferreira, blood cousin. So, and Espinosa, I think is also one, if I could see it. I'm trying to look for this one name. Because even Forbes is Latin. Are y'all aware of that? Steve Forbes? Well, think about the football player, the one who wrote the books, who made it all inclusive about us being indigenous. Okay, where's it at? I want to make sure I get it right. Because when we was looking at DNA and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So remember we was going over the fact that when you think about the Borgias and all that kind of stuff, of being Arab and African descent. Look, man, there's nothing wrong with that. But I said Nubia because we know that long before these terms that are being utilized, created by the Ashkenaz, by them bastards, none of these are real names. The earth is not real in their consortium. That's why I have no hate for my brothers over there. In those countries within the continent, they want to call, I call Ethiopia, Mesopotamia, they want to call Africa. I don't respect that word, even though they've been reared to accept that because of how they deal with the demographic of all the Pelskins in power while they're reestablishing their power, and yet still fractures. Yet here we are. Let me go and read. So anyway, the Puerto Rico surnames family tree DNA. And if you want to look at it, you can go to www.familytreedna.com, and you could pretty much pull up all these. Because Bonilla, that's for the Cubanists, it's the same thing. I was married to Luz Esther Bonilla. That's her married last name, Bonilla. Her husband was Cubano and Puerto Rican. And like I said, her first, the abusive one. You can't make this stuff up, you know what I'm saying? But you need to go and have an understanding with the surnames, and regardless what might be what and who or where, you got a lot of family who are very unaware that they're family. Are you listening? I know some of you is going to have a hard time in your young minds, your young and your old ancient soul to connect to know these things. I know there's a lot of hard pressure on yourself, admitted by yourself, betrayed and displaced and put on you by outside forces of education and hate, prison, Hollywood, all that. Okay? And so it's hard to shake that ideology that can be considered a consuming racist narrative, because when it's displayed by a group of individuals, it falls and reciprocates everywhere else. So Got to do the best to remove that and deal with people based upon, like, if there's 30 people that grab a person and want to take them out and take them out and lynch it, then those 30 people are held accountable and dealt with. Not everybody, because you'd be shocked to know how that works. Okay, Deacons with Guns, go and read this. I got that book. Go and read this story. Whoo, boy, they lit some ass. They killed a whole lot of folk, Klan and all that. Anyway, let's go ahead to Mexico. Let's get this little reading in. And it keeps going. I need to turn the internet off and just let it play, actually, because the internet is doing this little dance now. Oh, I only got one bar. I want to do that. Okay, so anyway. So this is Mexico. Oh, he's getting up his work. Okay, and we'll go through. We will actually sit down, because when you want to hear about Ayala, I mean, there's a whole lot of just beautiful names, and you'd be surprised. Even remember the was it the UFO or the wrestler Batista that be in the movies? I'm just saying, y'all, you need to know these things. Anyway, Mexico. It is customary to speak of Mexico, whose ancient name is Anahuac, as the home, Anahuac, yes, Anahuac. Just telling y'all, nobody want to listen. Okay, I probably didn't pronounce it right, but it's all right. As the home of indigenous empires, and with good reason. The Aztec or Mexica, who lent their name to the modern country that emerged, were only the last of a long succession of civilizations beginning with the Olmec and continuing through the Izapa. Teotihuacan, Maya, Zapotec, Chichimeca, Toltec, Mixtec, Holtec, and Parpicha. So anybody Spanish in here, you can clear it up by spelling out the pronunciation. My Spanish is decent, but you know, this is not words I use all the time. All these peoples lived a settled existence in urban centers, and the conquistador Hernan Cortez and his small force of Spaniards arrived in 1521. Due to plagues and epidemics, I would say 521. I hope you can still see me saying something went wrong. Let me tap off of this internet and see what happens. Instead of 15. As well as warfare. The native population, less than half that number in a few short years. In a period that followed, there emerged a distinctive new mestizo mixed class of people born of Spanish fathers, and they're Negroes. I don't give a fuck what you feel like or how you feel and what you think. Okay? They're now being mixed in Sephardic means. Anyway, slaves were imported to work in the mines, ranches, and encomiendas. With Mexico City as its capital, this extremely diversified land called New Spain stretched from the Rio Arriba and Rio Abajo of present-day New Mexico to Costa Rica, and included all the Spanish Caribbean islands and Florida as well. Now, Spain's South American possessions are called New Granada, and they fall outside of our scope. Man, in Florida and Texas and Louisiana, we fucked the Spanish up bad. Well, the Sephardic, the half-breeds, or whatever you want to call them. They pretty much mostly ask the fucking odds now, but yeah. And in 1571, King Philip II instituted an Inquisition tribunal for all the New Spain seated in Mexico City. His purpose was to free the land which has become contaminated by Jews and heretics, especially the Portuguese nation. You think I was just making that stuff what I was just saying? Like I was saying that out of spite and hate? No, I detest those fucks. I know some Ashkenazis that are good motherfuckers that can't stand their own fucking people. Just like niggas on the police force and fire department that can't stand their own people because they're too stupid to get to know them. Okay? Eloquent testimony, even in the military. Eloquent testimony that Mexico and the surrounding countries were havens for crypto Jews. Now, the Mexican Genealogy and DNA Project, with a large sample size, yields results that mirror the haplogroup profiles seen in the other studies we have glanced at. Once again, R1b, Atlantic Coast European, was predominant in 56%, followed by I at 12%, E3B North African at 12%, J2 Mediterranean at 9%, and J1 Semitic at 1.5%. That means the remaining bloodline of the true people of the land. Haplogroup G, Central Asian, often of Jew, also Jewish. That's when I say, as far as when they use their own Ashkenazi people as pawns, whether it's the murder. So sick these bastards are. I'd like to see every one of y'all live. It's like black gay community as far as the black straight community. What's the difference? Well, the black gay. What's the difference? Well, the black gay community would normally be black. Yet, a lot of them hate black male population because of male population because of what you have done to them. Bullshit, Muslims. That's why. See, because a righteous Muslim would be like, no, you ain't gonna come on this soil and knowing what they had to go through as far as all the other shit with Islam back in the motherfucking 70s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. See, it's only when it fits narratives. You know, like when they took out Brother Martin, the nigga in North, he's dead now. He died a couple of years ago, whatever. Worthless nigga. But you look at all the other goofy niggas who stood out and say nothing with this snitch factor, where you're supposed to be righteous motherfuckers going to. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. But nobody wants to sit there being the antithesis to making things right. They want to sit there and allow the perversions to keep running along. I say this: if you believe that you're fucking Arab, or take your ass there and get the fuck up off my land. That's what the fuck I got to say to that. There's no hate. It's just the way it should be and will be. Okay? I know baby ripping. That's what they're doing. Anyway, let's keep going on. The Jewish was 5% in Mexico at 5%. All right? Now, all the small frequencies were T, the Jews. O, East Asian. Repetition of both the rankings and relative perceptions of the major lineage lends support to the proposition that such a profile reflects an ancestral Sephardic Jewish population. Their names, most of these are Sephardic, and we Asensio, Campos, Cervantes, Chacons, Correa, Diaz, nigga, I serve with one. But I'm here. And he speak with the accent, and he's got the name, blah, 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 but it's fucking Arab. African. I'm not making this up. See, this is what the Ashkenazi did. In order to take over, first of all, they got to do, they got to get in the inside. And then they, please. A lot of them don't live because they ain't with it, the real strong ones. But, you know, it's kind of hard. You got 5 motherfuckers time brought on and people brought in. And they had to go a little different way. A lot of treaties, them Mongols, they ain't pop up until the 1800s, late 800s, boarding schools and shit that won't. But really, how many of y'all looked at the treaty signed with our fucking folk? None of you have paid attention. That's why they had to make you disappear. Because those treaties are meant to be bound by them. But see, now that's why you got what's going on. All the goddamn treaties. I got a picture of Cuffy. Y'all see Chief Cuffy? They actually got pictures of Chief Cuffy. Yeah. And he was a fighter too. All right, so we're gonna stop that over there because I want to actually go through the Mexico surnames. It's just good to work on my and now you see why I'm going ham on that goddamn Ashkenazi governor. And that's what the fuck she is. Okay. Now, I decided not to read 100 Years of Lynching. I don't want y'all getting off work on Monday. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can be like, I don't want y'all to flip the fuck out and shit. So George Johnson, Original History of Ancient America. Yeah, I forgot to put that book down here. God damn. I'm like a kid in the candy store when I come to bookshop, for real. I really am. All right. I did mark it. Because I actually stopped right where I should. And I need to mark it though, so we can know that. All right, so at the end of, we're going to carry on. It says, author's note, on July, excuse me, my apologies. The whole of William Cooper, on July 1st, 1989, all right, I was a good 5 years in the military. The night government agent, Mr. William Moore, he had released this information to researchers and that he had falsified documents, that he had spied on researchers and reported information concerning those researchers to the intelligence community. Now, that he had helped also, okay, in a counterintelligence operation against our, listen to this, Benowitz. Yes, there are some of those Ashkenaz, those Jews here, who have always worked in our favor. And they paid the ultimate price for your slothfulness and laziness. That resulted in Mr. Benowitz's commitment to a mental institution, or a stone-hearted manipulator at best. He was drinking and he wants to pull his hands like he's going to get a drink like I do. It's amazing. They pick up, they watch you. Now, some of the self-appointed ufologists still more and still cite his research in their correspondence papers and books. Now, this reflects a degree of ignorance and stupidity in the UFO community. And I've read some things about that. And even this one documentary, I might share it if I can go back and find it. I was watching last week. It's a long search, but I'll share it if I go back and find it. It's pretty interesting. Now, Bruce Maccabee wrote a letter to Kavat Imta, citing articles from William Moore's publication, okay? Focus as proof that I am discredited, all right? To cite that, like he discredited himself. Anyway, dream on. It is no mystery to say that Mr. William Cooper was discredited. It is no mystery to me why mainstream America, Amy Shandara, is the man to carry a briefcase. To appear to expect in class. Mr. Shandara to word processing classroom. If he said no, ignore me. I think that I was the executive been taken off guard. He seemed to be extremely nervous and immediately snapped my picture with a 35mm. Excuse me. A few minutes later, this is the last part. A few minutes later, I was called to the president's office and told that the college could not use anyone who could jeopardize the status of government assistance by getting involved with flying saucers. I knew what had happened and tendered my resignation effective April 15th, 1989. I had no intention of stopping my activities, and I did not wish to hurt the college or the students who depended so much on government aid programs. All this time, Shandara thought he had pulled it off anonymously, but I and several others have always known that it was he. Now you know. And so you can go back and look up this James Shandara. Let me see if I can pull him up on the tablet, okay? I had to plug it in because it's at 90%, so I don't like to get to 100 because I really like it to go dead before I charge it, so we're going to leave it unplugged all the way to tomorrow when it's fully dead, because I need to do that about 4 or 5 times. All right, so let me turn this way. There we go. Okay. Let's pull that up. North Carolina, Copper Sunshine, the veteran service dog. Them two niggas are still able to work. All right, let me type his name in. Correct. Is that right? With a D, right? It's Shan. That's a weird fucking name. Is it? What up? E. That's why I gotta look again. What's the name of the department? Majestic 12, and that's what pops up first thing under his name. Some of you might have already saw it with the UFO conspiracy. Jamie H. Sandera. Let me show you who this motherfucker is, okay? Damn sure around 70s, 80s generation, definitely an agent. Goddamn right. The cover-up, UFO cover-up, live, the diabolique, all these individuals work for the agency. If you ever remember watching them on like the Tonight Show, Johnny Carson and all that, yeah, they were to put things out there, running you around in a circle and be dismissive. You dig what I'm saying? It's pretty crazy. So I wanted to share that, and let me mark this because we're going to pick up from there, but we're going to read quite a bit because it gets a little more intensive, and I want to actually get more with the intensive parts of this dialogue. Right here. Okay, so now you know. Now, I actually want to read, because it's right at 38 minutes. I actually want to read this right here. Hold on, let me get this right. There we go. This is a good ass reading right here, bro. This is good fucking reading. I'm serious. That William Cooper is, it gets you, it grabs you, and then it stares you around a little bit, and then it pushes you somewhere else. Okay? Let's go ahead. I want to read a little bit of George Jones, An Original History of Ancient America, an Elder Brown classic. This right here is 1839, redone 1939. Okay? So, let's go ahead and get it. I just want to read a little bit. Check this out. And when we was last talking about, we were talking about the Grecian and the Thebes and ferrymen and all this other stuff about the coins, the eyes, Greece, and the reality that it's all one and the same. When I was expressing to you all that Greece is based upon, see, and people have a hard time with this, it's based upon Tartaria. It has nothing to do, that was not, this is a fake history made with Greece. They painted you pictures and all that. Jason and the Argonauts, the Golden Fleece, a whole bunch of bullshit. When I keep telling you to make mysticism and make, what is it called? To take the truth of history and make some kind of like spellbound, like some bullshit of it. You know what I'm saying? And no, Greece, all that shit, Roman Colosseum, all that has everything, nothing to do with the history they told you, gladiators fighting and all this other bullshit. No, it's underground shit. Places to run when attacks come. They were all over. The biggest Colosseum was here. They destroyed that, you know, after the World Fair. You know what I'm saying? It didn't just caught on fire. They blew it all up. The rubbles are still buried under the ground. You dig what I'm saying? And every once in a while when they go to build something, the idiots forget, they dig this shit up and they're going, up. And then here comes the government, you know, Army Corps of Engineers and shit. You see when the Army Corps of Engineers had to go to California when the waves pulled that mountain down and it brought up those authoritarian structures where that building was, they went in there and hid that shit and then literally made a thing around it and then started dismembering and blowing it up and getting rid of it. And then reinforcing the walls so nothing else can come out from under there. Because all up under there, all that's some cities and shit like that up under all that ground. Told you the water's 400 feet higher than what it was. You go back a millennia, the water is, well, you go back a handful of millennia, it's thousands of years, okay? I don't know the exact number. And the water has 400 feet. Do you know how deep 400 feet is, people? Okay, just wanted to know. And California is a fucking island. So, let's go ahead. Let's get back into it. Now, the mummies of the rich discovered in Peru are invariably wrapped in cloth, crimson, purple, colored. And a lot of times they won't even tell you that. Because they show you this thing that's garnished the weather of time, and it almost looks crimson red. You dig what I'm saying? Some of them have come out a little white with the bluish arcs, and then you can tell. For those of you who like to research that stuff and have looked into them, there's actually books on them, pamphlets to show you these things. Anyway, and the families go out sometimes and grab them and bring them all back home to celebrate certain functions. All right. Here, then, is the national color of Titus, derived from the shellfish, just like our ancestors on the East Coast used to make long ago. Look at the suits they wanted made by our people who were tellers. Before the Ashkenazis came in and learned how to make shoes, and the first thing they did was become shoemakers. Anyway, national color of Tiris, derived from the shellfish, and which made that country so renowned. The color itself is found enveloping the bodies of the rich, while the useless and broken shells are found beneath the mummies of the poor. The same national tribute to both, though in degree, according to the wealth of the deceased. Now, for the Tyrians, like the Egyptians, would not admit of any distinction in the grave as to rank or title, but believe that in the great republic of death, all were equal. It's funny how everybody knows about the republic. And as in the kingdom of kingdoms, that good deeds alone constituted the true distinctions. In a notice of the ancient mummies of Tenerife, the Baron Humboldt states that they differ from the Egyptians in physiognomy, and that the ornament resembled those used in Mexican America. Now, when the illustrious traveler wrote those facts, as shown in the following quotation, there was no theory in his mind in reference to the Tyrians. Yet his remarks will support this present-day history, and they are too important as to undeniable authority to be passed by indefinitely by the reader. Now, Baron Humboldt says, on examining carefully the physiognomy of the ancient Canarian islands, able anatomists have recognized in the cheekbones and the lower jaw perceptile differences from the Egyptian mummies. The corpses are often decorated with small necklaces, to which are hung like little discs of baked earth, clay, that seem to have served as numerical religious signs. It's questionable when they use religion because such thing didn't exist that long ago, as far as the narrative they paint. That's more stigma to keep you brainwashed. Now, resemble the quipos of the Peruvians and Mexicans. Okay? Now, here then, upon the high authority of Humboldt, in an analogy traced between the ornaments of the mummies of the Guanches, Tyrians, to which they allude, and the ancient inhabitants of Mexican America, ancient inhabitants, upon every consideration of the subject, the mummies discovered at Tenerife and in Peru are identical. And I believe Kiramio may have some videos based upon this, and he pretty much get it where you can look and see what titles are. He's done it for a good reason, and it's an excellent reason if you ask me. The same kind are not found in any other parts of the world, and Tenerife, as chief of the Fortunate Isles, was known, visited, and inhabited by the Tyrians. I would like to pull up a picture of the Tyrians so we can get a good quick laugh, and then we can expose on what may be a truth, all right? So let me grab that up, and we'll take it down from there. I appreciate those who hung around. I know it's a Monday and it's busy, kids, family. Tomorrow's a hard day, and some of you want to relax, have a cold one, and all that. Much respect to all that. All right, so let me pull this up. Tyria. Hey, Papa. You want to come on, say hi, come on. Was it good? Oh, you want your belly rub. Give me that belly. Give me that belly. Give me that belly. Come on. You want to rub. You know you got to come and get us a cameo. Okay. Now, you know Prince, Michael Jackson, Jimi Hendrix, all of them wore Tyrian purple. Okay? I'm just letting you know. Isn't it funny how our people have always worn it? And a lot of times when you see pictures and they want to paint ancient, they're always going to put a pale skin from Hollywood, which is a lie. Excuse me. Leave the antenna alone. You're going to knock that glass over, bro. So here's a drawing. And we know that is not a pale skin. Don't get it twisted. Let me find something more crude, more rudimentary. Okay. Stop that. You got there for that? Don't be chewing on my goddamn antenna, boy. No, I got to talk smack to him because, he looks at me like I'm crazy and then he laughs. He's looking at me right now, y'all. I hope he don't give me the paw to the face with his funky ass. I'm trying to see if I can. This thing they have changed it, y'all. Because it used to be a bunch of melanated people. Now they whitewash everything. And I mean in the worst way. God dog, man, what's wrong with these people? When you want to talk about Carthaginians and Carthage and all that, stop! Don't you dare! My apologies, y'all. And we know that back then, that was no curly hair by heaters. That was an afro. All right. And we know what they'll try and say because they was stupid. Thank you. And then they won't show you the cat people either that were related or something with the Tyrians. But we're going to clear that up right now because this is one picture that I actually... hold on. I'm going to share some things that I know. It seems like they're changing stuff, or the AI has been tasked with changing things over and over. Like, and you're going to laugh at some of these pictures that I actually have. I'm actually going through the pictures. I'm going to pull some up. All right. And I want you to get a good look at this. This is the one that matters to me the most as far as, I mean, who do you think Hannibal was? Carthaginian? Tyrian? And I'm only asking you because a lot of people don't know. They wanted to be everything African, African, African. Now we have a good knowledge, strong based knowledge of that truth. But even in lieu of that, they even attempted to whitewash, and I want to show you a picture on here. I'm not going to pull it up. They attempted to whitewash Hannibal. That's recent. This is how stupid they are. All right? Because, see, they can't accept the fact that they're not the real thing, or you're not the real thing. And they can't accept the fact that they're not the real thing and that you cannot be the real thing, because how dare the world? You know what I'm saying? How dare you be of origin when they believe their existence is duly as it always has been when it hasn't. Now, we have read more than several books that allude to the fact that no, not everybody is what they were. I'm going to show you this picture right here. This is National Museum of Carthage, the Bus Genius Colonia of the Carthaginians. And I want you to pay attention. Now, let me pull back and let's go to this. I want you to see this Tyrian picture. Now, you must remember now, there were pale skins, but they weren't nothing like what you see today. All right, let me, this is what they want you to accept today. Are they motherfucking ludicrous? Do you see what I'm talking about? Do you see what I'm talking about? Now, let's get a little more real. Now, that's a statue, but I guess they want you to believe that homie right there, okay, with the holes in the ear and the plates and all that. Now, that is a real bust of a Negro, a Tyrian. Now, people have a problem with that. If I let my beard grow in all the way and I put a little beard grease and all that, it's wavy. I look Greek as fuck when it's long because it grows very long in the front. And there's nothing I can do about it. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's going, like on the res, all the guys from the Hawaiian Islands and Samoa who are, don't beat them up, y'all Mormons. They think I'm Samoan or Hawaiian. And I'm like, no. You know, they come with the greetings and everything. I'm like, no, we're family, but I'm not from there, you know? And there are tons of more pictures, okay? So, history has been changed. I mean, that's the most beautiful statement is by George Orwell. And I don't know why more people don't even make a shirt with that, you know what I mean? And motherfucker, I don't want to hear your shit. You know, I made a shirt that I actually, for my copyright, that says, I'll wear it tomorrow for those who have a hard time with it. I could mass produce them and be selling them quickly. And I got a hat with the same thing that I made when I was in Flagstaff. So we'll see. Somebody was asking me if I was going to do that because I've drawn a lot of stuff lately. And I'm like, I don't know, because, you know, I turned down millions from my older daughter and I turned down a lot of things because the lifestyle I don't want to live. Oh, I become corrupt real quick and easy, but I'm not built that way, so I choose not to, you know. But I hope y'all enjoyed that little read and a little picturesque. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And before I get going, what is this? This is real grape wine. Real. I mean, it's in a goddamn mason jar, people. This right here, no nitrates, no sulfites, no none of that crap. This right here is a 2-year-old organic or natural. What the fuck organic? And why I'm using those words? Oh, that sings in my nostril. Hold on. Holy, this has gotta have before iron. Now I'm gonna have black poop. Hold on. That is earthy. I wish I could break this up and let y'all give y'all a little shit. Here go the bread. That don't make no goddamn sense. The body, and here go the blood. Kind of cannibalistic shit. Anyway, I would love for y'all to have a little taste of this. This is my boy made this. He grows his own little homegrown weed. We can grow 6 plants, 6 or 12, I forget. Anyway, 2-year-old. Yeah, just got through running through the strain, putting it through the little whirly thing, and he had it buried under the ground for a year. I was like, nigga, all this compression and rain and shit like that freeze. But he had it in Pyrex, and it was fine in a container. I'm not here to push alcohol. It's actually stronger than regular wine. I think it's like by about 23%. It's earthy though, so yeah, I'm gonna have to get him to make me a big bottle. Like if you go on 2 years, man, can you make me like 4 big things like that big, bruh? So when we get together, I'll be like, tonight, bonfire, we're gonna chat, everybody get to know each other, fart. If you're gonna learn to fart around each other, get comfortable and shit, burp, pick your nose, dig in your ear, scratch your ass, soap and water everywhere. Listen, I'm just and bring out the wine and let everybody get all the grit off. And then I know y'all gonna be like, this nigga came out here looking like $1,000. What the fuck? I'm hungover. Get unhungover. Run your asses into the cold water, waist high, go down, sit there, count, get the body stimulated, be right there with you. It's gonna be a fabulous, great thing if we ever get there. I would love for y'all to come, man. I mean, we'd be George Jefferson, the motherfucker in this place, man. Everybody sleeping everywhere on the floor. Bring some sleeping bags, whatever the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? And get it cracking. So let me shout out everybody. It's nothing but love. And look, a couple of Pelicans I know probably gonna be involved too. So and they family, man. Just don't act all retarded. Sisters, don't be looking at them for sex. It's not gonna happen. They know not. They gonna look because they know you motherfuckers is the jewel. All right, goddamn it. Stop bugging. I'm just fucking with y'all. Herbo, what's going on, beloved? It's new. What's up? Hey, baby girl. You know I'm about to buy that plane ticket, nigga. Anyway, Mr. C, peace to the guys that got us. I know that's right. What's going on, beloved? Herbo, yeah. Hit him up. That's right. Dre Cobb's music. I was actually gonna play that one joint. Hold on, y'all. No, because I see a few of y'all. Some of y'all just hard headed, right? Some of y'all went over there and subscribed. Like, what is the big deal, right? I'm gonna play this real quick, all right? I'm gonna let this rock on right quick, all right? Let me say, I am going blind. Okay, no, I'm not. My eyes are actually fine. All right, listen, let me get the volume up. Oh, is it all right with you there, Dre Collins, brother? Is it all right if I play this? Let me shout out everybody. Gonda, what's going on, beloved? I got your Herbo, you already know. T. Hines was Choco Chapa. Halito Chimchukma. Dagwanatini. Okay? Gotta be some kind of stupid to go for the face diapers. I know, man. I still see people driving around with it on it. I'm like, look at what you shellacking something in the car or something. Mama Don Ashton is a grassroots movement, American fighting for public safety. No, they're not. They're fighting for more people to get hurt. They even behind Antifa. They stand for Antifa, Black Lives Matter, the looting, and they're a sick group of individuals. Hey, Wild Eddie, what's going on, relative? What's going on, beloved? I know some of y'all, we all related, but I know some of y'all might be directly. Jay, what's going on, beloved? I know that's right. Texas in the motherfucking house. Danny Ferreira. Great peoples. Yeah, my cousin Danny. Yeah, man. He's a armed security working in Brooklyn. I don't know. I hope he's all right because he had a temper. He's ex-Marine too. You know, he fought in the war in the early stages of the war. People. My cousin Danny, man, skinny, and will slide you. He's Spanish, but he's a nigga. He's like, I'm talking about really, his parents. You see his parents, you be like, well, how he come out looking like that? Mama must have been into some strange change. No, man. Told you, man. Y'all, a lot of people have a hard time believing unless they see it for themselves. And yet you know somebody in your family who ain't nobody cheating, and you like, why that motherfucker look like that? And that's why you got to move beyond that. You know what I'm saying? Thomas Lee. Yep. Thomas Lee, what's going on, beloved? What's cracking? What's cracking? Thank you for putting that up. Deacons for Defense. That was what it was called. And there's Cortez, Cadisto, Henry Cortez, King Montezuma, and the last stand. That's it. You know, I got that book. Remember, I was going to read it early on. I said, I'm going to hold off for a while. That's going to be a good read. That is. And the other guy, too. The one who they dismembered and all that. Excuse me. Oh, man. These bastards did so. And they always get you alone. They set it up like a meeting, and then surround you and induce to set fear in the people who you led. That's how a lot of our leaders fell, besides the Great War and the Giants, too. Yeah, R1B European, exactly. Yes. Big Pontiac, greetings. What's going on, beloved? Yeah, I was checking out your last two videos, man. Bro, you were better than man to me. I can't put it in with sports, bro, but I love how you break shit down. You tell the truth. This live is fucked up. Too much stalling. Hey, Jay, is this all right now? Because I knew that was going to happen, brother. My apologies. Just stick in there, though. Keep going. I know. No, that's my brother, Jay, right there, man. Yeah, they doing that. You know they doing that. That's the so-called algorithm. Oh, what's going on, beloved? You to be on bullshit every time, important information. That's what they. And don't worry, I can repeat this a million times. It ain't doing nothing. We frying more circuits. That's what's happening. Rain rolling through. It's buff. Yeah. Same thing over here. So is that what you're getting with the rain and everything? Because you right there in Tucson. Yeah, pour some ganja water. Right. It's in the water. Yo. There you go. Hit it, motherfucker. Hit the motherfuckers with it. Goddamn ganja. Hit their asses with it. E. coli on water last Friday. You serious, man? In Texas, nigga? Are you serious? That's just purposely being put there, man. When is niggas going to arm up and go to the water treatment plants and say, nah, not today, motherfucker. We shutting these bitches down. All right, you know what I'm saying? And reroute the goddamn waters. What it's going to take. You know what I mean? For sure. Don't forget the Jesuits. But you know they all one the same. Where even the Knights Templar, a mislost, actually, the beginning of the Templars actually fought for us. See, this is where people get it misconstrued, because the Templars had something to do with what? When you say the Knights Templar, the Templars ain't what people think it is. It wasn't a religious sect in the beginning. That's the narrative they paint in order to transfigure it and to create something. And then they say, oh, they went after them and hunted them and exterminate them because they were still part of the truth of the Knights Templar, were part of Tartary forces to fight the enemies. But they've done it with, you know, those certain movies with certain actors, fucking booby traps and all that goofy shit. No, man, they fucked the whole history of the world up. But you right, though, man. Majestic 12, Bill Cooper. Awesome, baby. Skeptic's Guide. Yep. Action Figure Wrestling. How you doing, AFW? What's going on? David Comos. No drink, just smoke. What are you talking about? No, I was fucking with you. And no, that's natural. If you're gonna drink some natural shit. Don't be drinking that shit they make. You know, that's why it's good to know people. We made, and you know what? I got some books on that. We're the original makers of brandy, fucking honeybee beer, right here. That's why when all them fucking fake ass fries came, they took all that shit back over to Europe, and you motherfuckers can't even get it right ever since then. Been drunks. So we can handle our liquor. I can. I just choose not to drink the shit that's made now because it's all fucking chemicals and it's perverted. Cisco, Old English, malt, lick. What the fuck? Anyway, what's that? Oh, when you talking about Jack Daniels, the original recipe was about a melanated autochthonous family, stolen like every goddamn thing else. It was funny when I showed who made the first two the reciprocal engine and the Stormbergers and the original motherfucking the straight four. Yeah, see. People have a hard time, and then when you got the books that show it, you know, people run around, but we do it. No, you don't. Nobody doing nothing greater because those vehicles were tanks. They hid away a lot of shit so they can make more pollution, make shit break down all the time. Those things didn't break down. That's why you still find a lot of those vehicles sitting around somewhere over 100 and 140 fucking years old. Boy, I love doing this. This is my thing. Howdy, how's it going? I'd love to see people come together, but ignorance has to go away. Hey, Patricia Slide, what's going on? Tribe up, you already know. USO. Earth in a mason jar. Goddamn right. You know what? It's not even no aftertaste. It's like, and he won't tell me how he makes it either. I already know how to make wine, but I'm not, with all that small fermentation, and I'm just not with all that shit. I used to make beer. The beer, I hate going out buying beer. I used to make beer in Florida. We were allowed to make our own beer, buy the whole thing. And I made my own beer, bottled it, and kept it in the fridge. I just hate drinking. I didn't trust none of that shit in Florida. That's the real deal wine. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My brother, he makes it all the time. And I caught on because I used to go over there and get my weed, you know what I'm saying? And he was out of the strain that I like, which is old school shit, like Jamaican Gold and all that kind of stuff, Ty. And he was like, yeah, man, it's hard to come by them seeds, but I'm making a trip, and hopefully before this fake demic kick off, and I'm going to buy like 1 million seeds. Nigga, what do you usually buy? But he grows some of the most finest fucking exotic shit. Anyway, let me keep going. Sound official, what are your thoughts on Dances with Wolves? Bullshit. Oh, Ray, okay. There you go, Ray. We'll see you no more. Hi, Goofy. I like you goofies. You don't know what I'm talking about because you're too busy living that Cabbage Patch Child made-up life story and your confliction and confusion. Monkey. You little monkey. Well, come on here being a monkey, because I'm going to call you for what you is, you little hybrid. Anybody else? Little monkeys? Hey, little monkeys. Anybody else? Any little monkey want to open their little mouth? Or you want to actually do something to work together? Or maybe you're a fucking goofy little punk-ass agent. Maybe that's what the fuck it is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm just waiting for the little monkeys. I don't know what that is. We like to drink cheap liquor, nigga. Nigga. We know what that is all about. Yes, no, you're on it. Yeah, I laugh when I see them. So anyway, yeah, we like to drink cheap liquor. Yeah, the stuff you buying in the store is the cheap stuff. That's the shit. And he might have been saying it for positive, saying like, I get that free the way it's supposed to be made, instead of all this shit y'all going to the liquor store buying made by the Chinese with all the chemicals and everything. That's why half of y'all are butt fuck crazy and shit. This is real shit right here. This is real great, and I'm talking about great, like what we used to pick back home, which is hard to find now. You can find everything but great goddamn Concord. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, bring it. Oh, they ain't saying nothing. They thin skinned. I don't know how all them goofy ass pale skinned wives sit there sucking down bottles of wine. Now I understand the brothers in the hood and the pain that they suffer, but anything other than that, I don't have a clue. You dig what I'm saying? But let me get up off of here. So my beloved brother Kiyomiya hit me off, and I have PDFs some things, but it doesn't matter. So we're gonna be getting knee deep, and here goes one of them bitches for the monkey boys. Another monkey. Yeah, that's a monkey. They make her look like that bitch off of the motherfucking Wiz, talking about your birth certificate and all that. But anyway, not the Wiz, but the Wizard of Oz, that fraudulent motherfucker. Well, look at her. Look at the monkey. Look at the monkey. Look at that monkey. Look at that monkey. Probably had a tail they had to snip off and sew back her ass. Anyway, appreciate y'all taking the time. And it's nothing against the pale skins. That's a fucking monkey. A real monkey. So many people want to be us so fucking bad, and they never will be us. And in time, because everything ends, they will never exist again. Hell, nowhere, actually. Not meaning nowhere, but they won't exist. What they come to believe, because they believe in a lot of fucking lies. All the people working for the ops. They've come to learn and believe a whole fucking lot of lies. In their truth of the existence right now, wait till they get to the other side. No, it's going to be fun. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Hope some more retards come in with their fragrant little fucking little emotions. 2 and a 1. And we'll see y'all in a little bit.